Most people are not failing on Amazon KDP because of bad luck or because they started too late. They are failing because they are following advice that sounds smart but is quietly destroying their sales. Not beginner mistakes, not obvious mistakes. I'm talking about the mistakes that make you feel like you are doing everything right, while your books slowly disappear inside Amazon's algorithm. And the worst part, you might be doing some of these right now without even realizing it. Today I'm going to show you 10 KDP mistakes that feel smart but quietly kill your sales.
Wow, this book is selling around 1,800 copies every single month.
This is incredible. I should enter this niche too.
If you are new to Amazon KDP, YouTube usually shows you popular KDP channels first. And I'm sure you have seen titles like secret niches, best niches, or boring niches that sell on Amazon KDP. Most of them use clickbait thumbnails showing $800 or $1,000 per day. The people who post these videos usually show you a book with a low BSR to convince you to keep watching. Then they take that BSR number and put it into Amazon KDP sales calculator. They show you how many books were sold in a single day and how much money it made. Sounds familiar, right? I have been selling low content books on Amazon KDP since 2019. And I can tell you this clearly. If a niche is shared in a YouTube video, it's either already saturated or it will be very soon. If you follow these niches, publish similar books, or do not have a big advertising budget, you will not succeed. Your KDP journey will probably not last more than a few months. If you watch these videos, please do not be naive. Ask yourself one simple question. If you had an idea that could make $1,000 per day, would you share it with thousands of people on YouTube? Honestly, I would not. And I do not do that on this channel. However, I have explained transparently how I do niche research in an old school way without using any tools in my previous videos. You can access them for free in the courses section of my channel. They are not very recent, but not much has changed. Use them as a foundation and build your own original methods. I promise you will get better results than people who blindly follow YouTube niche videos.
If everyone is selling at $6.99 and I sell at $4.99, I will sell more than all of them.
Many beginners believe a lower price means more sales. It sounds logical, but in most cases, it backfires. Pricing too low can hurt trust and limit your options. You have no room for ads, discounts, or testing. You sell more units, but earn almost nothing. Most people already know this, but here's what many beginners miss. Amazon's perspective on pricing. Amazon is a business. Its goal is to make money. When it comes to rankings, Amazon heavily relies on metrics like conversion rate and sales velocity. I think most of you are familiar with conversion rates. It's typically defined as the number of conversions divided by the total number of visitors. It shows how efficiently your product turns traffic into sales. Sales velocity is another key metric that few sellers are aware of. It measures how quickly your product generates revenue. In simple terms, it shows Amazon how much money your book can make in one day or over a certain period. The calculation of sales velocity works like this. You take the number of sales opportunities, which for us can be impressions, you multiply it by your average deal value, which is your book price, then you multiply that by your conversion rates. And finally, you divide the results by the length of your sales cycle. Now imagine two books, same impressions, same conversion rate, same sales cycle. The only difference is price. One book is priced at $5, the other is priced at $10. In this case, of course there are many different parameters that affect rankings. But it should not be surprising if the higher priced book appears above the cheaper one in search results. The reason is simple. Operational and material costs are almost the same, but Amazon makes more money from the higher priced book. I have personally experienced this with some of my books. In certain cases, when I increase the price, both ranking and sales improved. Of course, the market defines the right price point. I'm not saying you should always price high, but when you define your price, do not think only like a seller. Think from Amazon's perspective too.
I just click download as PDF and it is ready for KDP. Wow, I made a maze book in 5 minutes.
There are many tools on the market that can create Amazon KDP interiors for puzzle books, activity books, and similar products. These tools are designed to make the process easy, and with their help, you can generate books very quickly. You have probably seen these tools being promoted everywhere. I'm not going to name names, and I respect the people who built them. Building tools takes time, money, and risk. But if you are considering using these tools, you need to be aware of one important thing. When a tool launches a new feature, suddenly many YouTube channels start talking about it at the same time, just like with the secret niches. You see exaggerated claims like you can make $10,000 a month. Then they add urgency. Only 72 hours left. Only 48 hours left. You know how it goes. They are very good at marketing. But there is one thing they usually do not tell you. What happens next is predictable. Thousands of beginners get excited, jump in at the same time, buy the tool, and publish very similar books or rush into the same niches. Because everyone is doing the exact same thing, competition explodes. As a reaction, people either start lowering prices or increasing ad budgets. That pushes ad bids higher and makes the niche even harder. A few months later, most of these beginners quit. So who makes money in the end? The tool creators and the YouTubers through sponsorships or affiliate commissions. Just like a casino, the house always wins. I am not saying these tools are bad, but if I were to use them, I would wait until the beginner hype fades. Then I would enter with experience and a serious ad budget. Because when tools lower the entry barrier, competition increases, and in those niches, ads usually become unavoidable.
Everyone says something different. KDP is very confusing. Maybe I should buy another course.
There are two common types of behavior in any business. The first type jumps in quickly and expects fast results without enough experience or understanding. The second type researches a lot and hesitates for a long time before taking the first step. The second behavior looks smarter, but both are wrong. What actually works is balance. In Amazon KDP, some people start publishing after watching 10K per month videos without knowing what KDP really is. They get disappointed fast or run into account problems because of basic mistakes. I also do not think most people in this first group will stay in KDP for the long term, because making money with Amazon KDP is hard and takes time. Others do the opposite. They watch hours of videos, buy expensive courses or coaching services, and keep preparing, but never or very late publish their first book. I believe people in this second group, who are more detail-oriented, actually have a higher chance of succeeding in KDP. However, they still need to take the first step and stay patient. If you understand the basics of KDP, have watched some educational content, and more importantly, have read the Amazon KDP Help Center word by word and understand it clearly and can create an average cover and interior, you should publish your first book. Research without publishing is just guessing. Until you publish, you have no real data. The fastest way to learn Amazon KDP is not another video, tool or course. It's publishing an imperfect book, seeing what happens and adjusting.
Okay, my book is kind of weak, but that YouTuber said I can double my sales overnight with ads. Okay, let's increase the budget.
Many beginners believe ads are a shortcut. They think traffic will solve everything, but ads do not fix problems. They only amplify what's already there. If your book has a weak content, poor targeting, or an unclear niche, ads will expose those flaws faster, not hide them. When people click your ad and do not buy, your conversion rate drops. Amazon notices that, and your book slowly loses trust in the system. That's why so many new sellers say, I ran ads and nothing worked. Ads only help when the basics are already strong. A solid book, clear demand, a clean cover, and a properly optimized listing. My suggestion is simple. Do not rush. Start with small tests, watch how customers react, learn before you scale.
Cover is beautiful, but inside looks super cheap. Yeah, sending this back.
Many beginners focus only on the cover. They forget that the real experience starts after the click. Poor formatting, inconsistent fonts, bad spacing, or low quality interiors instantly kill trust. Even if someone buys your book, one bad page is enough for a refund or a negative review. And reviews matter more than most people think. A few bad ones can stop sales completely. Amazon customers expect clean and readable interiors. They do not care if the book is low content or simple. They care if it feels professional. My advice is simple. If you are serious about Amazon KDP, learn professional design tools and do not rely on ready-made templates, AI, or online design tools like Canva. These tools have limitations because they are not designed for the printing industry. Especially stay away from templates sold online. Many of them can be detected by Amazon as duplicated content and may cause account safety issues. I use Adobe Illustrator for both covers and interiors. Adobe also offers commercially safe AI tools, which makes them safer to use compared to other AI tools that are not clear about commercial usage. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube, so you have no excuse not to learn. If you are interested, I will leave a link in the description.
Cute notebook for girls, boys, adults, kids, elders. What else? Students, teachers? Okay, now my title looks long, but it will reach more people.
Many beginners think more keywords mean more visibility. So they try to stuff every possible keyword into the title and backend fields. Honestly speaking, this used to work in the past. That was because the old Amazon A9 algorithm mainly relied on keyword matching and sales performance. However, things changed after Amazon launched its new algorithm, Cosmo, which became publicly known after the publication of its science paper around February 2024. Then in early 2025, Amazon launched Rufus, a generative AI-powered shopping assistant. Rufus is trained on Amazon's product catalog, customer reviews, community Q&As, and information from across the web. Its purpose is to help customers understand product details, get recommendations, compare options, find deals, and more. Because of this, listings now need to be optimized for both Cosmo and Rufus to gain visibility. I made detailed videos about this topic on my channel last year. Those videos did not perform well because honestly, these subjects are kind of boring. But if you are serious about KDP, I strongly recommend watching them. To summarize briefly, optimizing Amazon listings is no longer about keywords alone. It's about intent and context. Keyword stuffing and aggressive long-tail keyword matching are no longer necessary like they were before. The systems are far more advanced now. Today, the focus should be on understanding customer intent and clearly communicating that intent through your listing. This includes your product description and images. From a listing perspective, you need a deep understanding of your audience. Instead of stuffing keywords, clearly explain the product's purpose, use case, target audience, usage details, seasonality, and any other relevant information. Moving forward, these factors will matter far more to Amazon than simply matching keywords. Your goal should be to answer every possible question a customer might have. That's why I recommend analyzing the listings of your best-selling competitors. By reverse engineering their listings, you can identify which questions they answer and make sure you address those same points in your own listings.
I uploaded like 1,000 low content books to Amazon, and now Amazon does the rest, and I'm just chilling here in Bali.
As you know, there's a myth that Amazon KDP is a kind of passive income. I have explained many times on this channel that it's definitely not a passive income business model. If you are publishing low content books, I can say that maybe only 20% of your books will generate the majority of your sales. Roughly speaking, that means around 80% will fail. Because publishing a book on KDP is free, many people never update or reposition their failed books. Instead, they publish a new one and move on. Yes, every time you publish a new book, Amazon's algorithm gives new releases more visibility in order to understand what the book is about. This is what we call the honeymoon periods. However, if you keep publishing new books without analyzing your failed ones, you will most likely repeat the same mistakes. That's why failed books are extremely valuable. I have many failed books in my own catalog, and I always analyze them. If the problem is the title or subtitle, there may be nothing you can do. But if the issue is not the title, you can update your cover, interior, description, and keywords and give the book a second chance. Every time you compare the results of the updated version with the first version, even if there is still no success, you learn something new, and you can apply that knowledge to your next book. Also remember this, the way people search for books changes over time. New keywords appear in Amazon auto-suggestions. Updating your backend keywords with these new terms can help revive old books or improve future ones.
I uploaded a bunch of low-content books. It's been 1 month and still no sales. Where am I doing wrong?
Many beginners expect results in the first 30 days. If they do not see sales, they assume the book failed. But KDP does not always work that fast. Yes, new books often get a honeymoon period. Amazon tests your book to understand where it belongs. But that does not guarantee long-term performance. Some books take time to index properly, some need reviews, some need small adjustments before they start selling. KDP is closer to a portfolio game than a lottery ticket. Some books perform early, some grow slowly, some suddenly pick up months later. If you judge success too early, you will delete or abandon books that could have worked later. I have personally seen books start selling months after publishing. Sometimes after small updates. Sometimes just because market demand changed. Instead of asking, did this book sell in the first 30 days? Ask yourself, did I give this book enough time, data, and optimization? In KDP, low or zero sales in the beginning does not always mean failure. Sometimes it simply means the book has not reached the right audience yet.
I have been doing KDP for 6 months. Covers, titles, keywords, ads, nothing is working. Maybe KDP is not for me.
Many beginners quit before they even understand what the feedback is telling them. In the beginning, KDP data can feel confusing. Low impressions, random clicks, no sales, or sales that suddenly stop. But early data is rarely clean. It needs time and volume before it starts to make sense. Now I want to share my own numbers. Not as a success story, but as a reference point. I published my first book on July 31st, 2019. It took me 7 months to make my first $100. In February 2020, I sold 91 books and crossed the $100 mark for the first time. My first $1,000 month came in January 2021. That was about 18 months after I started. That month I sold 995 books. Now, some important context. When I started, I was not doing KDP full-time. However, I already had experience with e-commerce and I understood things like keyword research and market demand. I also never used paid ads to reach these numbers. Everything was organic. So please evaluate my results with that in mind. And one more thing. When I started in 2019, the environment was very different. Competition was lower, there were no daily upload limits, AI-generated books did not exist. Most beginners quit right at the point where patterns are about to appear. But in KDP, real feedback takes time. If you are making these mistakes, don't feel bad. Most KDP publishers do. The difference is simple. Some people repeat mistakes, some people learn from them. KDP is not about being perfect. It's about staying in the game long enough to understand what actually works. Fix the mistakes, stay consistent, and let the time work for you, not against you. If this video made you rethink your KDP strategy, that was the goal. If you want real, no BS KDP insights based on actual experience, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.